The Indian Premier League has reached the business end with all teams vying for the top four spot. One player who certainly does mean business this time around is Vijay Shankar of Gujarat Titans, who has absolutely set the stage on fire with the bat. Coming into bat earlier to rebuild the innings or doing power hitting lower down the order. He has done it all and has looked incredible with the bat. So today we have Vijay Shankar with us, who will talk about his season, how the preparation has been, and what he wishes to do ahead. Welcome to the show, Vijay. How are you?
Thank you so much. I'm good. How are you?
Very well, Vijay. Very quickly, no, it has been a dream season for you. You have been averaging well. You have been striking the ball really well and really long. So how has it been so far?
Yeah, it's been pretty good. Been hitting well. I had a very good domestic before coming here, which was very
Yeah.
important for me. And then to come here and work on a few things with Gary and get that going in IPL is very important. And for me to do this, whenever the team requires, is really important. So felt
Yeah.
happy, contributing my bit to the team.
Yeah. Vijay, from the fog in New Delhi to the sun in Chennai, you did it all during the domestic season. I personally saw a couple of knocks of yours during the domestic season, and you definitely looked a man, on a mission. So just take us through that Ranji Trophy season, because you scored the difficult runs for Tamil Nadu lower down the order, and those runs were mostly with the lower order and the tail. So you did kind of spent a lot of time in the middle. How much did all that help you prepare for the IPL? I know there are different formats, but there is absolutely no substitute for spending time in the middle.
100%. So it might be different format, but end of the day, what was important for me is to play a lot of cricket because I missed 5 6 months of cricket. So for me to
Yeah,
come and play domestic was really important. I was looking forward to play Ranji Trophy,
yeah,
and as you said, to do well in Ranji Trophy and come here with some runs will give any cricketer a bit of satisfaction. Like some confidence will be there when you come here with some runs. So I was very
yeah,
happy. I know, basically, I wanted to actually play cricket. That's it, nothing else. Because the time that I missed not playing
yeah,
cricket, taught me a lot of things.
yeah.
Worked on a lot of things, physically, mentally, my diet wise, and everything. So it was
Yeah.
good to come back and do well.
Just talk us through about that injury period. You were away from the game for quite some time. You have a very small baby at home. So how was that like, spending the time with the little one? More family time probably would have helped. And how did you kind of just get the fitness game right up there? Because the formats are kind of one after the another. Then after this, probably you have another domestic season in front of you, and hopefully a India call soon. So how much time and attention did you pay to fitness, and was there any specific changes which you made to your regime, your workout schedules or diet?
Yes, definitely. A lot of changes have been made during my rehab. I need to definitely thank my trainer, Mr. Rajni, and Dhananjay, who was my physio in NCA. They
Yeah,
both took care of me so well, and then all the coaches there who helped me, mainly Rishikesh Kanitkar, and had a special chat with Lakshman sir, about a lot of things. So
yeah,
a lot of important things happened during those 5 months. I took a serviced apartment in Bangalore. I took my family there. I was staying there with
okay,
my family.
okay,
I was there for like 3 months. So it was a good time. All is like if you want to really push yourself hard, you need to stay really focused. Those 5 months,
yeah,
what I did in I feel why I did well in domestic was because of those 5 months where I put 100% commitment towards my rehab, which is supposed to be the really toughest thing. Like
yeah,
mentally, it's not easy to actually stay at 100%.
yeah,
It is really tough to keep pushing ourselves every now and then, because sometimes you watch some other match and then you get disappointed by
yeah,
watching someone play cricket and all that. So there'll be ups and downs. So my family has always been with me whenever I had those difficult times. So
yeah.
now again, with my son being 18 months, it's a nice time to actually spend more time with him.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed my journey so far as a parent, as a
yeah,
dad. It teaches a lot, not just in terms of cricket, even
mm,
other ways, like in terms of how we lead our life is something really
yeah,
important for me. So I try and stay
yeah,
neutral. I try and look to learn a lot of things. I try and give my
yes.
100% in whatever I do. So that's been
Yeah.
my strength. So I think that is why I was able to come out a little earlier than expected from my surgery.
Yeah, as you mentioned, it kind of gets a little frustrating when you watch the TV and you're not playing, actually undergoing rehab. So during that period, who were your go-to people to talk to? You did mention conversations with Lakshman. If you could just elaborate further on that, or were there any people, specific people in your Tamil Nadu team or your close friends? What were the conversations like during that period? Like, what would you generally discuss?
Uh, See, other than Lakshman sir, it was Rishikesh Kanikar, who was a coach at NCA. So
Yeah,
I worked with him, back in 2016 when he was Tamil Nadu's coach, and
yeah,
then after that it was R Prasanna, who was actually he was Tamil Nadu's batting coach last
yeah,
year. So it's very few people that I talk to about cricket. Other
yeah,
than that, it is mostly I was mostly focused on my training, my diet, I even did some, one of my friend who's doing mental conditioning. I even went and, spent some time with him as well, because I feel it was very important for me to come
yeah.
out of a lot of things mentally so that I
Yeah.
can be at my very best in cricket.
Yeah. Coming back from injury and just talking about that period, you don't have to look too far for inspiration because your captain has been there, done that. He too had a similar period when he was away from the game. So, how much did that, Hardik's journey back into the game after the injury? And again, both of you embracing parenthood kind of close to each other. So, how much similar do you think your two journeys have been, when it comes to returning to the game after the injury?
Yeah, I think for any cricketer, it is just about being sincere to your rehab. I
Yeah.
feel both of us were really sincere in doing our own bit in rehab. The physios, the trainers, and everyone who were part of it, made a
Yeah.
big difference. So it
Yeah.
is just about being very very sincere about our journey, because it is, as I told you, it is tough to miss out on playing cricket for more than 4 5 months. It's a
Yeah.
very very long time for us. So
Yeah.
I think for both of us, that 5 months was a great learning, and
Yeah.
to come back and for him to come back and lead India from there is really really special. I think
Yeah.
it would have been his dream, and for him to lead India, and even here, the way he's taking the team forward is something we all enjoy, because you see in this team there are a lot of players chipping in at different situation,
Yeah.
different times, and that's why we were able to do well in most situations. So there's a lot of learnings. Like you see,
Yeah.
every cricketer, it is just about getting better every day. So if you are
Yeah.
open minded, and if you can learn a lot of things from our own teammates, nothing like it. And the best thing about here is, like, we are happy for each other.
Right. Just quickly touching on your game now, we all know that Vijay Shankar over the years has had that very tight and compact game against the moving ball, against the spinning ball. But this year, personally for me, I was very happy to see the power hitting side in your game. Yes, we have seen flashes of that in the domestic season, but that particular knock against KKR, where you would have given certain nightmares to a certain Varun Chakravarti, what was that knock all about? Because you were hitting them out of the park with utmost ease. So how did that power hitting get into the drill? Were there any specific drills or preparations which went into that aspect of your game?
Yes, I think just before the start of this season, we had a camp here in Ahmedabad,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I was working specifically with Gary. He asked me to
yeah,
change a couple of things. I tried doing that, and I felt really good.
yeah,
When it started working for me.
yeah,
So I started trusting those, whatever I learned, and
yeah,
I should definitely thank the all the support staff here, all the side armors, because if not for them, it's I wouldn't have been able to uh, try those, or
yeah,
the number of balls that I was hitting here is just unbelievable. That
yeah,
those number of balls we generally hit only in the off season. So just
yeah,
before a season to hit that many balls, and even during the season, to hit that many balls, so
yeah,
definitely give credit to all the support staff here, because only then you'll be able to keep hitting, keep doing your work again and again.
yeah.
So
Just quickly want to ask you how many balls were you hitting average on a day, just to get
Uh,
that.
sometimes you don't count it. Like, it's very hard to count, but
Yeah,
you see, like, when you uh, end of a session, like usually in IPL, you don't get to practice for an hour. As a batter, you
yeah.
don't get to bat for an hour. But every session when we go, every batter here bats for an hour. I don't know how that
Okay,
works, but then it is
okay.
just unbelievable here. So it is
Yeah,
just about practicing harder and
yeah.
harder and getting better. I think the more we practice, the better we get. So
You know,
that's the best thing about this team.
just quickly, you touched upon the certain changes you made working very closely with Gary. So were there like grip changes or slightly opening up that stance to open up the leg side more?
Everything. Like, it was a small change, and then I just started feeling my entire game changed. So,
Okay,
uh, it's very hard to pinpoint on one thing that I changed, but then
okay.
basically I feel it was the mental shift that I did more than my technical.
Just quickly wrapping this up now. One last question. Every player in Gujarat Titans has a Ashish Nehra story because he seems to be bringing the best out of everyone now. Everything he's touching is turning into gold. And this year, Vijay Shankar is 24 carat gold standard already. So, how has it been working with him? Because he seems to have a lot of confidence in you.
Yes, it was very special. See, to be very honest, for the season that I had last year,
Yeah,
uh, and then for me to be retained now, and then to start playing and do well, it is
yeah,
actually a lot of credit to must go to him as well, because if not for him, I wouldn't have been playing here. So
yeah,
I think he is. I think you can actually really see that he has played a lot of cricket.
yeah,
Whatever he speaks, he just expresses, or he just explains to us in a way that we either understand, or he'll
yeah,
give that as a suggestion. So it is up to
yeah,
us to whether to take that or not. So it is
yeah,
like, so good for us to have someone like him.
yeah,
You As I said, it's just about learning. So if you're open minded, you will have a lot of things to learn. So you
yeah,
keep learning, keep getting better, and the energy that he has, every time we go for a practice session is just unbelievable. That's why
yeah,
I said, like, we practice like so hard. If
yeah,
not for him, we don't get, I don't think we would have got uh, to practice so many hours. So it
yeah,
is nice. It is nice to have someone like him. It is actually the way he takes the team forward is really, really special to see, because you get to learn. It is not just one side. Like, you go practice for 10-15 minutes and then you go off.
yeah,
He finds a way, to get everyone involved in the game. He finds a way
yeah.
to keep everyone in the same page, be it either captain or be it the net bowler.
Right,
All are equal. So that's
right.
I remember last year when we first met, this was the first thing that he told, that no net bowler, no captain, all are equal. Like, everyone will be treated the same here. So, and I could see that happening, which is
Right.
very good.
Just last question before I've been told to just cut it short now. 2019, the World Cup, 3D. Let's put that out of picture now. But the stars have aligned again. It's a World Cup year again, and Vijay Shankar is not putting a foot wrong. I think the constellation up there is signaling a trophy for you. So, just talk me through that because it's a good run. It's a very good run, and you are making the right noise with the bat, and you have done with the ball too in the domestic season. So how prepared are you to just grab that opportunity when it comes your way now?
I'm not thinking much about that, honestly, because it's a long way from here.
Yeah,
And if I can keep doing what I'm doing right now, things will eventually happen. Like, I don't really have to, dream of getting into, the World Cup team or getting back in the Indian team. I
yeah,
think if you're in the right path, things will happen automatically. So
yeah,
that's what I believe in. I believe in my work ethics. I believe in my, giving my 100% every time I walk into the field or gym or anywhere for that matter. So if I keep doing that, things will happen
yeah,
automatically. So I don't have to really again have the tag of all these things. If it happens,
yeah,
it happens. If it doesn't happen, again we're gonna enjoy playing cricket. So
yeah.
I'll keep doing that.
Yeah, thank you so much, Vijay, for being so explanatory about your journey so far after the injury. It was lovely talking to you and learning about your experience. I wish you all the best for the games to follow and hope you help Gujarat win the title again.
Yeah.
And hopefully, we'll stay in touch and connect very soon. So, thank you so much and all the best for remainder of the season.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. So that was Gujarat Titans all-rounder Vijay Shankar with us, where he spoke at length about how his journey has been away from cricket, where he was, battling an injury, undergoing rehab at the NCA, worked very closely with the likes of VVS Lakshman, Rishikesh Kanitkar, and how that, pep talk with Ashish Nehra, which happened during the net sessions, which kind of spurred him on and prepared him for the season, and how he actually got that power hitting into his game. So for more such conversations, just subscribe to the YouTube channel of Cricket Next, hit the bell icon, like and share and subscribe, and we'll make sure that we bring more such stories for you in future. So till then, keep watching Cricket Next, because cricket matlab cricket next. Thank you.